In this video, I'm ranking the best, worst, and risky fall 2025 prints, accessories, shoes, aesthetics, colors, clothes, fabrics, and showing you how to actually wear the good ones. And if you want my full fall capsule system with colors, outfit formulas, and French style rules, it's all in my fall 2025 style guide linked below. Fall 2025 trends are here, and let's be honest, some are stunning, others not so much. When it comes to bags this season, two clear winners stand out, plus one trend that might split opinions. First, slouchy and squishy bags. Soft, relaxed, almost pillow-like textures are everywhere. Whether carried, folded under the arm, or casually slung over the shoulder, they bring a sense of ease and modernity. This is the bag you can hug, and it instantly softens a structured outfit. Styling tip: pair a slouchy bag with tailored pieces, sharp trousers, a fitted blazer, or a clean wool coat. The contrast between structure and softness makes the whole look feel intentional and elegant. The second big winner is the return of top-handle bags. These are polished, structured, and a little dramatic. The kind of bag that instantly signals confidence. Even worn with something as simple as denim and a knit, a top-handle bag can completely transform the impression you give. Styling tip: don't save it only for dressy occasions. Use it as your everyday piece to elevate even casual outfits. And finally, a trend that I'd call the mom bag moment. Designers experimented with oversized doubled-up bags. Practical if you like carrying everything with you, but visually they can feel overwhelming or even a little comical. I see this as a love it or leave it trend. My take: if you really need the practicality, choose a version that still looks sleek and keep the rest of your outfit simple. Otherwise, one well-chosen bag, whether slouchy or structured, will always look more refined. This might surprise you, but the accessory of fall 2025 is the belt. Not just a slim leather one, but wide belts, layered belts, chain belts, even corset-inspired belts. Belts were everywhere, cinching coats, dresses, and even oversized knits. How to wear it? If your wardrobe feels flat, add a belt over your outerwear or cardigan. It defines the waist and creates shape instantly. For minimalists, even a classic narrow belt through tailored trousers sharpens the whole look. Another comeback? Brooches. Oversized floral designs, playful placement at the hip or waist, or clustered together on sweaters. They're a great way to add personality and a touch of luxury without buying into fast trends. Sculptural earrings, opera gloves, chic scarves, hosiery, visible socks, these details matter. They're the quiet layers that make an outfit look intentional rather than accidental. Shoes followed two big paths: comfort and statement. Loafers and brogues lead the comfort road, practical, wearable, and polished. They've replaced Mary Janes as the new it shoe. Wear them with cropped trousers, midi skirts, or even wide pants. They ground your outfit and give you that confident, smart edge. On the statement side, pointed shoes are back. Sharper, sleeker, and sometimes dramatic, almost witchy. They elongate the leg and add instant fashion authority. Let a pointed shoe peek from under wide pants, or wear them with a straight skirt for a longer line. And now for the slouchy boots. Oversized sagging silhouettes that might have looked fun on the runway, but in real life they're bulky and costume-like. A better choice? Stick to structured knee-high boots. They still give you drama, but in a cleaner, more timeless way. The print of the season is leopard. It's everywhere. Coats, suits, bags, even boots. To wear it elegantly, keep it to one hero piece, a coat, a skirt, or a bag, and let the rest stay neutral. Plaid and stripes are classics that designers reword with softer fabrics and bolder scales. Plaid feels less preppy, more modern, and stripes were either candy bright or pared down pinstripes. Both are timeless if you choose subtle versions. Python and zebra are the newcomers. Sleek, graphic, and bold, but harder to style. If you try them, balance with plenty of solids. They work best as an accent rather than full looks. Polka dots return too, playful and wearable across dresses and tops. Deer prints also appeared, but they're niche. Stylish in small doses, but risky in everyday life. And finally, what to skip. Catchphrase tees. They were loud on the runway, but off it, they feel dated fast. Your money is better spent elsewhere. Now let's move on to clothes. First on my list are draped coats, sometimes with built-in scarves. They add movement and presence without feeling bulky. Even over the simplest base, they make you look instantly put together. Designers showed them sweeping across the runway, coats that move with you rather than just cover you. What makes them special is the balance. They feel dramatic but not theatrical. Styling tip: let the coat be the star. Everything else can stay simple. Draped coats have this effortless flow that instantly changes the mood of an outfit. They're dramatic but not loud. Soft lines that move with you, adding presence without trying too hard. The silhouette does all the heavy lifting. It's the kind of piece that makes everyday basics look considered almost cinematic just by throwing it on. Next, midi and pencil skirts. They're polished but still practical and far more flattering for most of us than extreme minis or sweeping maxis. They strike the right balance between modern and timeless. Designers leaned heavily on midi and pencil skirts this season, and it's no surprise why. These lengths give you the best of both worlds. They're professional enough for work, but still versatile for evenings and weekends. They also work beautifully across ages because they elongate the frame without showing too much or drowning you in fabric. What I especially love is how adaptable they are. A pencil skirt instantly sharpens a knit or a simple blouse, while a midi adds flow and movement, especially when styled with boots or loafers. And in terms of investment, these lengths have the highest cost per wear value. You'll find yourself reaching for them again and again, season after season. They're one of the rare pieces that always feel relevant, no matter how trends shift. Styling tip: keep the lines clean and let the silhouette do the work. Midi and pencil skirts carry that perfect mix of polish and ease. They instantly sharpen a look without feeling overdressed, and they move seamlessly from casual moments to more formal settings. The clean lines keep everything grounded, while the length adds just enough sophistication to make even the simplest top feel styled. They're timeless pieces that let the rest of the outfit breathe. Power suit and sharp shoulders. The 1980s power suit is back, sharper, sexier, and more shoulder-focused than ever. Designers showed it in endless shades of gray, proving it works from boardroom to evening. Power suits this season feel sharper and more confident than ever. Strong shoulders and clean tailoring bring instant authority, but without losing elegance. Whether it's paired with sleek trousers or a pencil skirt, the structure does the talking. It's the kind of outfit that turns even the simplest day into a statement, walking that line between timeless polish and modern edge. How to wear it: pick a blazer with defined shoulders, but keep the rest simple. Slim trousers or a pencil skirt. Add sleek accessories so the shape does the talking. And then floor-length coats. Gorgeous on the runway, but dragging fabric through real life, not practical and rarely flattering. Instead of elongating, they often drown the frame and make everyday outfits feel costume-like. The sheer volume of fabric can hide your shape rather than enhance it, and even the most polished look underneath risks getting lost. What seems powerful in motion on the runway quickly turns into something bulky and impractical in daily life, where elegance should feel effortless, not heavy. Better option: coats that hit mid-calf, long enough for drama, short enough for wearability. Wide leg pants. Designers leaned into oversized bottoms this season, from sporty trek pants to tailored khakis. They can look chic, but they easily cross into overwhelming. Instead of lengthening the leg, they often swallow the frame, hiding shape and weighing down even the cleanest outfit. The volume demands constant adjustment, and what should read as modern can quickly start to feel heavy and unrefined. How to wear it: balance wide trousers with a fitted top or cropped jacket to keep proportions flattering. Statement coats. This season's outerwear doesn't whisper, it takes space. From oversized wool with bold shoulders to blanket coats and dramatic down jackets, designers leaned into coats as couture. They're cozy, but they command attention. How to wear it: keep the rest of your look minimal and tonal, so the coat does the talking. One statement layer is enough to carry the whole outfit. Dresses over pants. They look dramatic on runways, but in real life, they overwhelm most figures. Unless you're tall and under lights, it's more awkward than chic. Styling tip: skip this, there are easier ways to layer. So, on my tier list for shapes and clothes this season: best, draped coats, pencil skirts, and knee-length skirts. Skip. Dresses over pants and floor-sweeping coats. Risky. The sharp-shouldered power suit, wide leg pants, and statement coats. They can look amazing, but they need careful styling to really work. Let's talk fabrics and details. Leather and everything around it. This season it's all about the boxy motto: oversized, heavy, a little rebellious, yet still timeless. Leather adds instant cool to even the simplest outfit. Leather really took center stage this season, not just in jackets, but across skirts, dresses, and accessories. Designers leaned into heavier, boxier cuts that bring back a sense of strength, almost armor-like, while still feeling luxurious. How to wear it? Throw it over tailored trousers or a midi skirt to balance edge with elegance. Duvet dressing. Oversized quilted pieces padded to the max made a statement on runways. Cozy? Absolutely. Chic? Only in the right dose. How to wear it? Swap the full sleeping bag look for a tailored puffer or slim quilted liner layered under a coat. Faux fur and furry accents dominated the catwalks. Coats, stoles, handbags everywhere. It's cozy and glamorous, but can overwhelm in real life. Faux fur has that undeniable luxe appeal. Plush, dramatic, and instantly glamorous. It elevates even the simplest look, but personally I find it a little unpractical. How to wear it? Keep it to trims, collars, or bags instead of going full coat. Designers also pushed sequins for a day. Layered with knits and tailoring. Gorgeous under runway lights, but tricky by daylight. Sequins light up under runway lights and bring that festive sparkle we all love. But once you take them into everyday settings, they can feel a little too much. How to wear it? Add subtle sparkle in a skirt or accessory, or save sequins for evening. Fringe everywhere. Fringe reappeared on jackets, skirts, and bags. It brings movement, but too much tips into festival costume. How to wear it? Stick to one fringed item, a bag or jacket trim, but not the whole look. Clear vinyl overlays were another standout. Almost like laminating fashion for eternity, striking but hard to wear off the runway. Designers played with printed vinyl that gave separates a surreal glow under the lights. Some layered clear coatings over fur and dresses so they looked almost laminated. Preserved like works of art, it was futuristic, almost tongue-in-cheek, and definitely striking on the runway. But in everyday life, the stiffness of vinyl and the high gloss shine can feel more gimmicky than glamorous. That's why it works best in fashion imagery or on the catwalk where the drama translates. Off the runway, even the most confident dresser would find it difficult to make these pieces feel natural. The takeaway isn't to copy the look directly, but to take inspiration from it. A reminder that shine and surface texture can transform an outfit. The difference is choosing versions that are wearable. Glossy leather, patent shoes, or accessories that give that same slick effect without making you feel wrapped in plastic. All over embellishment. Head to toe sequins, crystals, embroidery, fun on the runway, costume in reality. Too much sparkle distracts instead of elevating. Designers really went all in on embellishment this season. Sequins scattered across entire gowns, embroidery layered from top to bottom. On the runway, it looks dazzling, a spectacle of light and texture designed to catch the eye, but in real life, it rarely translates the same way. What should feel glamorous can start to feel more like a costume. And instead of elevating the outfit, all that sparkle competes with everything else you're wearing. It also limits versatility. Pieces this loud are difficult to restyle and often end up staying in the closet after one or two outings. Embellishment has the power to be beautiful, but when it covers every inch of a garment, the effect becomes overwhelming, even distracting. That's why most of us admire the drama from afar, but hesitate to bring it into our everyday wardrobes. Better option, choose one embellished piece, a skirt, a bag or shoes, and balance it with clean separates. Knitwear is everywhere this season, but not just in the usual cozy ways. Designers really pushed it as a statement category on its own. Argyle patterns and retro prints gave sweaters a nostalgic twist that still feels modern and playful, while oversized shapes leaned into that slouchy, enveloping comfort we crave in fall. Cropped versions appeared too, highlighting the waist and pairing beautifully with high-rise skirts or trousers, while knitwear separates. Matching tops, skirts, and cardigans offer coordinated ease that looks polished but effortless. Beyond clothing, knits even showed up as accessories, from scarves and shrugs draped almost like jewelry to beanies that turned practical headwear into a style move. At the other end of the spectrum, slim classic knits reminded us that simplicity never fails. Whether it's a fine turtleneck tucked into tailored trousers or a crew neck layered under a blazer. Slouchy sweaters kept things relaxed and easy, perfect with denim or satin, while embellished knits brought sparkle, making cozy pieces feel festive and eye-catching. Overall, it shows how versatile knitwear really is this season. It has the power to be the backbone of an outfit or the detail that makes it memorable. And what's especially interesting this fall is how knitwear crosses moods so easily. It can step into evening and still hold its ground. That's why this season, more than ever, knits aren't just supporting pieces. They're flexible, expressive, and ready to match whatever role you need them to play. Velvet always seems to have a moment as soon as the colder months arrive, but this season the comeback feels especially compelling. Rich jewel tones, soft draping, and ornate finishes give it a new kind of relevance, making it more than just a festive fabric. Velvet has that ability to transform an outfit instantly. The texture catches light in a way that feels both luxurious and dramatic, and the depth of color it brings can make even simple shapes feel elevated. What I find most striking this year is how velvet works across so many categories. In dresses, it feels refined and glamorous without tipping into excess. In tailoring, it adds polish and a tactile edge, giving structure a softer, more dimensional quality. This season, it's less about holiday sparkle and more about everyday sophistication, showing us that velvet can be versatile as well as luxurious. Crochet dresses made an unexpected fall appearance. They looked almost medieval and sheer. On runways, they made a statement, but in cold weather, they read more costume than chic. Better option, save crochet for accents or layering in spring-summer and stick to warmer fabrics for fall. Embellished denim. Think crystals, fringe, embroidery, metallics, denim pushed to extremes. Denim should feel effortless, but here it looks stiff and overworked. Better option? Keep denim clean and classic and let the embellishment show up in accessories. So, on my tier list for fabrics and details: best leather, velvet, knitwear, caution zone, duvet dressing, faux fur, sequins, fringe, vinyl overlays, worst, all over embellishment, embellished denim, crocheted dresses. One of the strongest aesthetics this season is preppy academia. Sweater vests, striped shirts, turtlenecks, leather brogues, polished but intellectual, less campus casual, and more grad student chic. It's timeless, smart, and very wearable. How to wear it. Mix a blazer with a pleated skirt or pair wool trousers with loafers for a sleek update on preppy style. Another standout vibe is maximalism for minimalists. Fringe, tassels, and expressive textures, but done in creams, blacks, and neutrals. It's a way to add personality without losing sophistication. How to wear it: add one textured piece like a fringe skirt or jacket while keeping the rest of your outfit simple. Designers also flirted with uptown punk. studded skirts, belted blousons, leather with attitude. It can look cool, but it's easy to tip into costume. How to wear it. Add just one punk detail, like a studded belt, and pair it with tailoring to keep it grown up. On the other side, lingerie dressing made another appearance, lace slips layered over jeans. Slip skirts paired with casual tees. It was everywhere on the streets last summer, but for fall it risks looking less chic and more bedroom to sidewalk. Better option, if you love delicate fabrics, try lace accents under tailoring instead of full lingerie looks. So let's place them on our tier list. Preppy Academia goes straight into best. Maximalism for minimalists also lands in best. Uptown Punk belongs in the caution zone, wearable in small doses, and lingerie dressing unfortunately falls into worst. Now, let's talk colors. Brown is the new black. First on my best list, brown. From rich chocolates to earthy mochas, designers put this shade everywhere. Evening gowns, leather, sequins, even at leisure. It's quickly becoming the neutral of the season. How to wear it. Treat brown as your new foundation shade. Then add warmth with cream or camel. Gray is also huge this fall. Softer than black, and when layered, it feels modern and quietly expensive. Where black can sometimes look harsh, gray is softer and ageless. The beauty of gray is its flexibility. It works in every wardrobe, across ages and lifestyles. Unlike stark black, which can sometimes feel severe or drain color from the face, gray reflects light in a way that flatters most complexions. It whispers elegance rather than shouting for attention, which is why so many designers leaned into tonal gray dressing. Think of it as the new quiet luxury, discreet, timeless, and endlessly adaptable. You can build an entire outfit in shades of gray, and it will always look intentional, polished, and chic. How to wear it: mix light gray, charcoal, and silver details for a tonal look. A gray sweater over ivory jeans with brown loafers? That's fall 2025 done right. On the other end, we have hyper brights, neon pinks, fire engine reds, zesty greens. Perfect for runway drama, but in real life they can overwhelm and wash out the skin. The challenge with these shades is that they compete with you instead of complementing you. They can dominate an outfit so strongly that all anyone sees is the color, not your style, not your presence. And let's be honest, most of us don't want to walk into a room and look like a highlighter pen. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy color. Alternative? If you want impact, pick a deep jewel tone instead, bold but elegant. Icy pastels, lilac, powder blue, frosted pink also showed up, On women with cool undertones or silver hair, they can look stunning, but for many, they drain warmth and feel cold in winter light. How to wear it? Balance icy tones with camel or gray so they don't wash you out. Deep burgundy and rust. Fall 2025 loves wine tones. Think Merlot, oxblood, dusty rust, and muted berry shades. These add sophistication to any capsule. Try a burgundy shoe, a wine-colored scarf, or a soft rust knit. Pro tip: pick your 3 to 5 color capsule to make getting dressed easier. Choose a base, brown or gray. Pick 1 to 2 accents, green, burgundy, or rust. Keep a light neutral, ivory or winter white. These tones don't fight each other. They mix, match, and multiply your outfit options. Greens that glow. From olive leather to soft pistachio knits, green is quietly replacing navy as the surprise neutral of the season. It brings color without overwhelming. Especially paired with ivory, gray, or even brown, it looks effortless and grown up. Pistachio is not mint. It's more grounded, less sweet, more fall ready. Winter white and ivory. Designers are saying, yes, you can wear white after summer. Winter whites, ivory layers, and light-toned neutrals were huge this season. Ivory and white work best when they're layered, not matched. Think off-white sweater, cream skirt, beige bag. That tonal mix feels fresh and expensive. Take tomato red. At Prada and Louis Vuitton, this fiery shade dominated outerwear and tailoring. It has that classic vibrancy that makes it stand out without looking vibrant. Then there's chili red, also called chili flake red. Just take a look at these striking blouses and leather coats. This shade has a peppery vibrancy that flatters warm undertones beautifully. If you prefer something richer, cardinal red is a sultry alternative. It feels more sophisticated and easier to wear than bright scarlet. I see many women lean only on neutrals, which is safe, but it also makes outfits feel flat. This fall, bold colors are not just a trend, they're a statement of confidence. Beyond reds, jewel tones are making a huge comeback. Designers from Versace to Gucci splashed runways with aubergine and royal purple. These colors feel regal, but are surprisingly easy to style with black, camel, or ivory. And don't overlook deep teal. I would say it's the new navy. Softer than black, still polished and universally flattering, especially if you have cool or neutral undertones. The point? Adding even one bold color, whether it's a coat, a scarf, or a bag, can make your wardrobe look instantly current and elegant. So, how do these bold reds, purples, and teal actually work in an outfit? Let me show you a few chic combinations you can copy. The right shade can make you look fresher, more confident, and modern. The wrong one can quietly add years. Just take a look at some curious combinations. These pairings might feel unusual at first, but they're often what makes an outfit stand out. So remember, color is your most powerful style tool. So let's place these colors on our tier list. Brown is the new black, burgundy and royal purple. The richer jewel tones, sophisticated grays, and even earthy shades like rust, olive, pistachio, and deep teal all belong in best. And yes, this is also the season to go bold with winter, white, and ivory. They read crisp, modern, and very chic. Red tones as the color of the season and icy pastels both land in the caution zone. They can work beautifully, but only if you pick your shades carefully. And finally, hyper saturated brights. The neon pinks and zesty greens, they all go straight into worst. If this helped, hit like and check the style guide linked below. Color combos, capsule, and outfit formulas ready to copy.